I think the enough subject has already been given by our expert committee. We have very few things I just wanted to bring to the notice of the entire House. The socio-economic, educational, employment, political caste survey, which has taken place in the state of Telangana, is an historical event. This has become possible it's only because of our great leader, Sri Rahul Gandhi ji and Sri Mallikarjun Kharge ji. Even while our general elections, during our general elections, assembly general elections, which has taken place in the state of Telangana, Rahul Gandhi ji came for the campaign, and in most of the public meetings he spoke, and he has assured the Telangana people that we are coming to power in the state of Telangana. The moment we come to power in Telangana, we will start our caste census in the state of Telangana. And even after, in the country also, when we come to power, we will do the caste survey. As he has promised, the Congress party coming to power in the state of Telangana, we passed a resolution in the cabinet. I just want Rahul ji's the speech what he has spoke during the election campaign.
से जो हिंदुस्तान को चलाते हैं, इसमें से ओबीसी कितने, दलित कितने, आदिवासी कितने?
సోదర సోదరి మల్లారా, ఈ దేశాన్ని నడిపే 90 మంది అధికారులు ఎంతమంది ఓబీసీలు ఉన్నారు, ఎంతమంది దళితులు ఉన్నారు, ఎంతమంది గిరిజనులు ఉన్నారని నేను అడిగాను.
सवाल ये है, क्या इस देश को चलाने में दलितों, आदिवासियों, पिछड़ों और माइनॉरिटीज की भागीदारी है, हाँ या ना? ये सवाल है.
ఏ సవాల్ ఏంటంటే ఈ దేశాన్ని నడిపించే దాంట్లో బలహీన వర్గాలు ఓబీసీలకి, దళితులకి, గిరిజనులకి భాగస్వామ్యం ఉండాలా వద్దా అనేది ప్రధానమైనటువంటి ప్రశ్న నేను ప్రశ్నిస్తా ఉన్నాను.
भाई और बहनों, 90 अफसरों में से सिर्फ 3 अफसर ओबीसी वर्ग के हैं.
90 మంది అధికారుల్లో కేవలం 3 మాత్రమే ఓబీసీ అధికారులు ఉన్నారు.
और बजट का सिर्फ 5% निर्णय ये अफसर लेते हैं.
కేవలం 5% బడ్జెట్ మాత్రమే ఈ 3 అధికారులు నిర్ణయం చేస్తారు.
मतलब हिंदुस्तान की सरकार में ओबीसी की कोई भागीदारी नहीं है.
భారతదేశ ప్రభుత్వంలో ఓబీసీ అధికారులకి ఏ పాత్ర లేదు బడ్జెట్ పంచడంలో.
इसलिए मैं हर भाषण में कहता हूं कि ओबीसी सेंसस, कास्ट सेंसस की जरूरत है.
అందుకే నేను ప్రతి దగ్గర నా ఉపన్యాసంలో భారతదేశంలో ఓబీసీల జనగణన జరగాలని అన్ని చోట్ల చెప్తా ఉన్నాను.
हम जानना चाहते हैं कि इस देश में कितने दलित, कितने आदिवासी, कितने ओबीसी, कितने माइनॉरिटी हैं.
ఈ లెక్కలు జనగణన జరిగితే భారతదేశంలో ఎంతమంది ఓబీసీలు ఉన్నారు, ఎంతమంది దళితులు ఉన్నారు, ఎంతమంది గిరిజనులు ఉన్నారు లెక్కలు తేలుతాయి.
बीजेपी ओबीसी वर्ग को शक्ति नहीं देना चाहती है.
బీజేపీ భారతీయ జనతా పార్టీ ఓబీసీలకి శక్తిని ఇవ్వడానికి ఇష్టపడట్లేదు.
टीआरएस ओबीसी वर्ग को शक्ति नहीं देना चाहती है.
టీఆర్ఎస్ కూడా బలహీన వర్గాలు ఓబీసీలకు శక్తిని ఇవ్వడానికి ఇష్టపడట్లేదు.
इसीलिए ये लोग कास्ट सेंसस नहीं करना चाह रहे हैं.
అందుకే నేను అడిగిన కాస్ట్ సెన్సస్ జనగణనకి భారతీయ జనతా పార్టీ, బీఆర్ఎస్ ఇద్దరు ఒప్పుకోవట్లేదు.
इसीलिए हमने कहा है कि जैसे ही हमारी सरकार तेलंगाना में आएगी, हमारा पहला स्टेप, पहला कदम कास्ट सेंसस होगा.
అందుకే నేను చాలా స్పష్టంగా చెప్తా ఉన్నాను, తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రంలో మన కాంగ్రెస్ ప్రభుత్వం రాగానే మొదటి అడుగు జనాభా గణన ఓబీసీల కాస్ట్ సెన్సస్ చేపిస్తాను.
तेलंगाना में जैसे ही सरकार आएगी, यहां हम ओबीसी सेंसस शुरू करेंगे, और जैसे ही दिल्ली में सरकार आएगी, पूरे हिंदुस्तान में हम कास्ट सेंसस लगा देंगे.
తెలంగాణలో మన ప్రభుత్వం రాగానే ఏ రకంగా అయితే బీసీ జనగణన చేపిస్తామో, ఆ తర్వాత భారతదేశంలో మన ప్రభుత్వం రాగానే దేశమంతా కూడా ఓబీసీ జనగణన చేపిస్తాను.
और जो भागीदारी ओबीसी की होनी चाहिए वो हम पूरी करके आपको दिलवा देंगे.
ఏ వాటాదారులు ఓబీసీలు ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళందరూ భాగస్వాములు కావాల్సిందే. వాళ్ళందరి కోసం చేస్తాను నేను.
बीआरएस का सेंसस नहीं चाहते क्योंकि वो नहीं चाहते कि आपको अपनी सच्ची शक्ति पता लग जाए.
బీఆర్ఎస్ ఈ కాస్ట్ సెన్సస్ జరగొద్దని ఓబీసీ జనగణన జరగొద్దని కోరుకుంటున్నారు.
हम आपको आपकी सच्ची शक्ति के बारे में दिखा देंगे.
నేను మీకోసం మీ శక్తి ఏంటో జనగణన చేసి మీకు శక్తిని ఇస్తాను.
वो पहला कदम होगा.
అది నా మొట్టమొదటి అడుగుగా మారుతుంది.
This is where basing on the assurance and of Sri Rahul Gandhi ji, he said this will be his first step in the state of Telangana. So immediately after we forming the government on February 4, 2024, under the leadership of the Chief Minister Sri Revanth Reddy, the entire cabinet passed an unanimous resolution to bring the caste survey in the state of Telangana. On 16th, we placed the resolution in the House of Assembly there in Telangana. And the resolution is this House unanimously resolved to undertake a comprehensive door-to-door household survey, socio-economic, educational, employment, political and caste survey across Telangana covering social, economic, educational, employment, political and caste aspects as per the recommendations made by the Telangana Cabinet on 4/2/2024. This is the basic the Cabinet resolution, and basing on that, we have passed the resolution in the House. After that, the government has issued a GO asking the planning department to conduct this survey, where me as a Deputy Chief Minister holding the planning department started the exercise how to go about the caste survey in the state of Telangana. Sir, before going for the caste survey in the Telangana, we have so many, in fact we got scared also because our Rahulji made it as a national issue and everyone was talking about it. Even if it takes a small mistakes, also it lead to a serious problem. So before we are going for the caste survey, we did a lot of exercise, like meeting so many leaders and taking the suggestions and consultations, including Sri Jairam Ramesh ji, who was cabinet minister who looked after the census during the UPA government. Right from there, we started consulting various states and experts and even the state stakeholders also. Next month. And we started conducting the stakeholders meeting at the district level, state level, and then even for that state level consultation committee, in fact, we have requested Rahulji, and Rahulji came and took the participation. So after that, we prepared a detailed household schedule form. See, generally the survey means, people, such a large state, so we thought first we made it into enumeration blocks. Each block consisting of 150 houses. For each block, one enumerator. For each 10 blocks, one supervisor. And we have a mandal system rather than the taluka system. So in the mandal system, each mandal level one officer, district level one officer. So next, district level one officer, and state level the principal secretary planning and other important officers we have involved and included. While going for the survey also, when we made the enumeration blocks, each block, take it to the block, each block, we have earmarked the entire state like 150 houses like this, so that it becomes easy for each enumerator to attend only 150 houses. And while appointing even the enumerators, the general feeling is there, if the teachers takes participation in the survey, and it gives a seriousness. In the state of our, union activists, with an advice of the Honorable Chief Minister, I had a meeting with all the unions of the teaching community, and we persuaded, saying that since it is a noble cause, please take part in this survey. To take the part in the survey, we saw to that the schools. We have issued a GO also to run the schools up to 2 o'clock, and after 2 p.m., the school teachers can go to the villages. In a day, only 10 houses, not more than 10 houses that they have to identify houseless. So to do this, we have appointed nearing about 94 lakh enumerators in the state, and nearing about 10,000 people as supervisors, and nearing about 70,000 people data entry operators, nearing about 2 lakh human resource people we have involved in this entire survey process. So with this process, very meticulously we have completed the entire survey in 50 days in the state of Telangana, sir. That's how, first we have house listed the housing for 6th to 8th, and from 9th onwards we have started the actual survey. The survey was started from the governor's house, first citizen of the state, so that the seriousness can be created. And the second house, Chief Minister, and third house, Deputy Chief Minister, and the fourth house, Hyderabad in charge minister. Like that, in 50 days, we have totally completed the survey. Go on. Next. Gone. Gone. Sir, even while doing the survey also, the Chief Minister is to continuously review the survey activity which is taking place in the field. And as planning minister, I was continuously monitoring day to day, from morning to evening. Even I was away from Telangana for the Jharkhand campaign also. In the morning 7:30, we have taken the video conference with the collectors, all the districts. And my chief secretary used to take the continuous video conferencing and all that. Sir, after the collecting the information, the data entry, generally whoever collects the information, they goes and give the information to the data entry operator, and he goes off. But here we made it such a compulsory thing. The data entry, while doing it, even enumerator has to sit with them. He has to give the information, and along with him, he has to complete it. So all the collectors were involved in this, and nearing about 70,000 people have been appointed on payment for the data entry operators. After entering into the data entry also, the entire manual, the booklet, we have collected them, tied them, like the election commission people, how they preserve the voters list. On the same process that we have preserved the booklets also in all the mandal offices, so that tomorrow also, if they want to come and check also, it is available. That is where many of the political parties, they tried in the beginning saying that this is a false kind of a survey. Then we have challenged, and we told them the self-signed information booklets are available in all the mandals. Wherever, if you want, you can come and check it also. Then they stopped it, and after first some point of time that they started campaigning against, saying that in the public, if the survey takes place, the government will try to drop the welfare schemes. The moment we have come to know, immediately, all the ministers, they started, doing the press conference and telling and giving the assurance to the people. This survey has nothing to do with the schemes, which are all ongoing schemes, and basing on this survey, we are not going to drop any scheme. With this assurance, people started coming and taking the participation in the survey. Finally, the survey, go to survey. Amma. Go slowly. Sir, while doing in the survey, somebody went to the court also. Like in Bihar, some people have been to the court, and on the same lines, people thought, particularly opposition parties, they thought that it can be stopped. But fortunately, after seeing our questionnaire, the booklet, court also felt so happy and asked only one thing: try to include the no caste class. That's the only condition the court has kept. But by that time, we already included that even that class also, no caste class. So finally, the court also appreciated and given the permission to go ahead with the survey. So the legal hurdles also we have crossed. After completion of the entire survey, sir, in between the committee also has been appointed, this cabinet subcommittee, under the leadership of Irrigation Minister Sri Uttam Kumar Reddy ji, along with other welfare ministers. And after the completion of the entire survey, we have submitted the survey report to the cabinet subcommittee. Cabinet subcommittee, by seeing the entire information, they felt and satisfied and has recommended to place it in front of the Council of Ministers of the Cabinet. And the Cabinet, go to the next one. Yeah. Next. So the Cabinet approved it, sir, and recommended to place it in the House for the discussion. And we have placed exactly in the span of 1 year. We have started on the second month of February, and the next year we have, on the same date, we are placed in the House. In a span of 1 year, we could able to complete thoroughly the entire survey and placed in the House, and the House also had elaborate discussion. And finally, they thought first the information is insufficient and all that, but we have decided to give the entire information to the Assembly, whereby nobody can question it, because it has to be, and it has to lead to the entire nation. And tomorrow the whole nation has to think that the Telangana has done a wonderful survey, and everybody has to follow the Telangana model. So even the House also appreciated, and in the House we have given the actual information. And sir, basing on this actual information, the state government appointed one expert committee under the chairmanship of Sudarshan Reddy garu to analyze the entire information, what all that we have collected, so that nobody can question tomorrow. If we do it, people might attribute that it is because the Congress party and Congress leadership has analyzed and given the information. So we thought we'll, with the advice of Rahul ji and Kharge ji, we have given it to the best of the best economists and social groups, experts, and even some of them are internationally reputed people also. They have readily agreed, and they have gone through the entire survey information, and they have appreciated the Telangana government for giving such a wonderful information by doing very meticulously this survey, and for which I really appreciate and express my gratitude and thanks to the committee. And today the committee has done some serious exercise, and they submitted their report to the government, and the government is trying to keep it in front of the cabinet, and after the cabinet will place it in the House, and finally after placing in the House we will make it a public document, sir. Sir, today, basing on this entire caste census, we have established that the population of the OBCs is 56%. Just before the assembly elections, during the time of campaign and the party assurance to the people, said that after coming to power, we'll give 42% reservation to the backward classes in Telangana in local body selections. Sir, basing on this empirical data, in the assembly, we have placed, after taking a cabinet resolution, placed in the House, passing a resolution saying that we will give the 42% reservation to the OBCs, not only in the local body selections, even in the education and employment also. The bills have been passed and we have sent to the governor, and the governor has sent to Government of India. Now it is lying here in the Government of India. So after this presentation, earlier whenever we are talking about the reservation to cross that 50% gap, people are talking, where is the empirical data? Even the court was also asking, where is the data? Now the data is so meticulously done and nobody can question this data. It can withstand for any kind of arguments and any kind of judgment also. So this is a time where, as per the wishes of the Congress party, we have already done. So this is a time where we wanted to request on behalf of the Telangana government to raise the issue in the Lok Sabha, to request all the members of the Congress party and the aligned partners to support this cause and to see to that, because we have to complete our local body selections before 30th September. So the time is coming. So we request all the members to take this cause and try to raise the issue in the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha also. And as we met the Honorable Congress President and Leader of Opposition today morning, they also suggested certain measures. We will definitely take up those measures also. And these things, I would like to conclude by giving the last information that the total population of the Telangana state is 3,55,50,759. And in this population, SC population is 61,91,294, which is coming 17.42%. ST is 37,08,408, which is coming 10.43. And BC, other than Muslim minority, 1,64,858, 46.27. And Muslim minority, as the experts have given, the BC is 35,86,810, 10.09. And Muslim minority low OC is 8,83,533, 2.49. Total is 44,70,343, 12.57. And the Muslim minority in the OC is 8,83,533, 2.49. Other OCs 47,29,856, 30.30, and total is 56,13,389, which is coming somewhere around 15.79% OCs. This is what the total statistics of the Telangana state, and for this, the entire socio-economic political survey and caste survey has become possible. It is all because of my entire cabinet colleagues and the Chief Minister particularly, and the continuous constant guidance from the Kharge ji and Rahul Gandhi ji to complete this, and we could able to do it. And this is a complete, meticulous, total empirical data. Sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bhatti Garu. Sir, for us to coming back to power in 2023, there are two factors, sir. And all of you, Kharge ji, Rahul ji, Sonia ji, Priyanka ji, K.C. Venugopal ji had come to Hyderabad and promised 6 guarantees. People believed in. More than that, Rahul ji in many meetings spoke about caste survey. majority of the BC population, which constitutes now 56%, among that majority of the BC population have trusted and believed us, and they voted us. That is the reason we have come back to power in 2023, sir. Chief Minister Revanth Reddy was made Chief Minister, and after coming to power, Revanth Reddy is a Reddy, though he is a Shudra, but he comes under not OBC. He faced lot of stress and criticism from his own community, but still, as a true soldier of Khargeji and Rahulji, he is kind enough to proceed with the caste survey. Thanks to Revanth Reddy ji, I request him to come and give his valuable speech.
श्री अध्यक्ष श्री मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी, लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन इन लोकसभा भैया राहुल गांधी जी, श्रीमती प्रियंका गांधी जी, जनरल सेक्रेटरी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के.सी. वेणुगोपाल जी, और मेरे साथी कैबिनेट कलीग मिनिस्टर्स, पार्लियामेंट मेंबर्स, कांग्रेस पार्टी नेतागण, आज यहाँ खड़े होकर देश के लिए एक रास्ता दिखाने के लिए अंडर खड़गे जी एंड राहुल गांधी जी के नेतृत्व में नरेंद्र मोदी जी को आज सवाल खड़ा कर दिए कांग्रेस पार्टी ने। बहुत सालों से आरएसएस 1925 में शुरू हुआ, 2025 100 years they are going to complete. उन लोगों का सोच धारा ओबीसी का जनगिनती में जाति गिनती नहीं करने का 2020 सुप्रीम कोर्ट में they have filed affidavit saying that they are not going to take up this issue. राजनाथ सिंह जी ने लोकसभा में साफ साफ कह दिया, भारतीय जनता पार्टी जाति गणन नहीं करना चाहता है। तो राहुल जी ने जब कन्याकुमारी से लेकर कश्मीर तक 150 दिन 4000 किलोमीटर जब पदयात्रा किए, हर वर्ग के जनता से मिला, उनका आवाज़ सुने, उनका दिल में क्या है जो अनरेस्ट वो पहचान लिए। इसीलिए राहुल गांधी जी ने ये वादा किया, कांग्रेस सरकार में आते जाति गणना में हम लोग कांग्रेस पार्टी ये मुद्दा लेकर आगे जाएंगे। जब तेलंगाना में राहुल भैया आया था, ऑलमोस्ट 25 दिन पदयात्रा किए, 400 किलोमीटर इन तेलंगाना, हर गांव में ये बात साफ कह दिया कि तेलंगाना में हमारा सरकार बने तो ज़रूर सेंसस में कास्ट सेंसस हम लोग करने वाले हैं। मैं ये सोचा आज ये पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन इसीलिए किए, बार बार कांग्रेस पार्टी ने कुछ नेता लोग तेलंगाना मॉडल के बारे में चर्चा हो रहा है, मगर वो तेलंगाना मॉडल क्या है ज़्यादा लोगों को पता नहीं है। इसीलिए आज जितने भी हमारे साथी लोकसभा मेंबर्स हैं, हमारे मित्र हैं, उन लोगों को एक प्रोसेस हम लोग जो अडॉप्ट किए, आउटकम तो सबको पता है, मगर प्रोसेस में हम जो मुद्दा हटाते गए कि इसमें जो बेनिफिट मिलने वाले हैं उनका बहुत संतोष की बात है। मैं जिसको जो डाउट है, भाई ये पूरा गिनती आ गए तो हमारा क्या हाल है, पर्टिकुलर इन अपर कास्ट, तो अपर कास्ट में जितने भी कास्ट जो रिप्रेजेंट करने वाले को मैं बार बार बुला के बिठाया, भाई सोसाइटी में जब कुछ चेंजेस आ रहा है वी हैव टू एक्सेप्ट, क्योंकि जब आज़ादी नहीं तब ब्रिटिशर्स थे, मगर लोगों का सोचधारा ये था, कांग्रेस पार्टी ने सोचा लोगों को आज़ादी दिलवाने का, इसीलिए कांग्रेस पार्टी ने अंग्रेज़ों के खिलाफ लड़कर इस देश को आज़ादी दिलवाए। जब हमारे तेलंगाना के बारे में भी 60 साल हम लोग लड़े तेलंगाना हासिल करने के लिए एक राज, श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी ने December 9, 2009 शी हैज डिसाइडेड टू गिव तेलंगाना। तो 70 साल हम लोग लड़े, मरे, शहीद हुए, मगर हासिल नहीं कर सका। जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी वी हैव गॉट ए स्टेट। वो स्टेट में जो राहुल जी ने वादा किया वो जिम्मेदारी निभाने के लिए मैं तैयार हो गया, खड़ा हो गया। जितने भी मेरे जाति के, दूसरे जाति के जो भी फॉरवर्ड कास्ट है, सबको बुलाया, मैं बिठाया। भाई समय समय पर कुछ चेंजेस आते रहते हैं, सोसाइटी में कुछ रेवोल्यूशन आना चाहता है, हम दबा के रखे तो वो हटा के ले लेंगे, हम खुशी से अगर दिए तो हमारा भी थोड़ा इज्जत बढ़ेगा। तो मैं समझाया आप लोगों को ये तो होने वाला ही है, मगर आपको हटा के करवाना है, नहीं तो आप कुर्सी में बैठकर करने का है, ये इतना ही तय करो। हमारे साथियों को यही साफ कह दिया मैं, भाई अभी वक्त आया, हम करना ही पड़ेगा। अगर 1 साल आगे 1 साल पीछे, तो हम डिसाइड कर लिए। फरवरी 4, 2024 ने मैं काम शुरू किया। 4 फरवरी 2025 एग्जैक्ट 1 ईयर में मैं सब कुछ खत्म करके असेंबली में रख दिया। I have declared that is Social Justice Day on February 4th. Every year we are going to celebrate on February 4th. That is Social Justice Day. Just because of Rahul Gandhi ji, श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी एंड खड़गे जी। क्योंकि कांग्रेस है, सब कुछ है। जब कांग्रेस नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है। क्योंकि 11 साल से नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने बहुत कुछ कह दिया। मैं एक मंच पे ये साफ साफ कहा, बार बार बीजेपी वाले ने मोदी जी ओबीसी नेता, मैं बोला मोदी जी ओबीसी नहीं है भाई, जन्म लीगली कन्वर्टेड ओबीसी, ही इज लीगली कन्वर्टेड ओबीसी। क्योंकि वो मुख्यमंत्री बनने के बाद वो जाति को ले आके ओबीसी में जमा किए, भर्ती किए। तो उतना दिल से ये नहीं रहता है कि भाई कुछ पॉलिटिकल एडवांटेज, कुछ सिस्टम में हम कुछ फ़ायदा उठाने के लिए हम जब कुछ डिसीजन लेते वो फ़ायदा के लिए सोचते। मगर कांग्रेस पार्टी ऐसा नहीं है, गांधी परिवार ऐसा नहीं है। महात्मा गांधी जी, इंदिरा गांधी जी, राजीव गांधी जी इस देश के लिए शहीद होकर इस देश को इकट्ठा किए। उनके वारिस राहुल गांधी जी ने। बहुत सारे मित्र रहते हैं, मगर आत्मा से जो मिलता है, लोग मुझे बोलते रहते हैं भाई आप कांग्रेस में नहीं था, अभी कांग्रेस में आपको कुर्सी मिल गई। मैं बोला भाई मैं कांग्रेस का नहीं होगा, मगर राहुल भैया से मेरा आत्मा मिलन हो गए कि राहुल भैया के दिल में जो है वो काम करने के लिए मैं डिसाइड कर लिया कि जब मेरा नेता कुछ कहा वो सोने का लकीर है। इसीलिए 1 साल में मैं सब कुछ करके दिखाया। आज इसीलिए इस देश में हम तेलंगाना मॉडल के बारे में चर्चा हो रहा है, मगर वो तेलंगाना मॉडल क्या है, इसीलिए आज जितने भी अलग अलग राज्यों से जो एमपी आप लोग वापस जाकर आपके राज्य में जो तेलंगाना मॉडल राहुल गांधी जी के वादे के बारे में आप बोल रहे हैं। तेलंगाना में कांग्रेस सरकार बने, इसीलिए हम लोग ये काम कर सका। दूसरे राज्यों में भी अगर कांग्रेस पार्टी के सरकार बने तो ये काम हो जाएंगे। दिल्ली में तिरंगा झंडा लहराने के बाद लाल किले पे 100% एक काम करने वाले। तेलंगाना में बनने के बाद हम लोग जंतर मंतर में धरना लिए। 16 पॉलिटिकल पार्टी दे हैव इन्वॉल्व्ड एंड दे हैव सपोर्टेड। 55 MPs दे हैव अटेंडेड अवर धरना। उसी दिन मैं मोदी जी को बोले थे भाई आप करेगा कुर्सी में बैठ के, नहीं तो आपको कुर्सी से उतार के हम लोग करने वाले। इतना ही है। आज भी आप लोग वापस जाके यही बोलना है, गांव गांव में, गली गली में अगर करना है। इसीलिए उसके बाद अभी केंद्र सरकार ने 2026 जनगणना में जाति गणना करने के लिए डिसाइड कर लिए। दिस इज सक्सेस ऑफ राहुल गांधी जी। वो किसान के खिलाफ 3 काला कानून जिस दिन लाया था, मैं भी लोकसभा में थे, उसी दिन भैया ने कहा मोदी जी ये किसान के खिलाफ जो 3 काला कानून लाए वो वापस लेना ही पड़ेगा। वो मेरा जिम्मेदारी है, आपको वापस लेगा। वापस लेने का ही बात नहीं है, माफ़ी भी मांगा मोदी जी ने इस देश किसानों से। जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ राहुल भैया वो जो आवाज़ उठाए किसानों के तरफ, किसानों के लिए, आज भी राहुल भैया ये कास्ट सेंसस जो मुद्दा उठाए केंद्र सरकार ने मान लिए, मगर उनका क्वेश्चनियर क्या है? हम लोग 8 पेज में 56 क्वेश्चंस वी हैव पोस्ट। भैया ने कह रहा है ये एक्सरे, मगर मैं एक कदम आगे रह कर मेगा हेल्थ चेकअप ऑफ द सोसाइटी। सोसाइटी में क्या है, कौन है, कहाँ से, सब सारे परसेंटेज 56.4% ओबीसीज इंक्लूडिंग मुस्लिम प्रैक्टिसिंग, क्रिश्चियन प्रैक्टिसिंग और सिख प्रैक्टिसिंग और बौद्ध जो भी है उसका प्रैक्टिसिंग जो भी है, मगर 56.4%, एससीज आर 17.4%, एसटीज आर 10.8%, 10.9% फॉरवर्ड कास्ट, इसमें 3.9% नो कास्ट। दिस इज वन न्यू फिनोमिना इन तेलंगाना। लोग कास्ट के बाहर आ गए। हमारे एक्सपर्ट्स कमेटी ने स्टडी किए, ये कौन है, ये लोग दूसरे क्वेश्चन में पता लगता है ये कौन हो सकता है। वो लोग कास्ट के जगह में नो कास्ट लिख दिया, मगर उनका नाम से, उनका और कुछ सरनेम से कुछ भी हम पता कर सकते हैं। वो लोग एलीट क्राउड जो पढ़े लिखे सो, ये सर्वे से ये पता लगा गरीबी के लिए काली जमीन जायदाद रहा तो अमीर है, नहीं तो सोशली एलिवेटेड है, सोशली डेवलपमेंट, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। एजुकेशन नहीं है, एजुकेशन रहा तो वो एलीट क्राउड बन गए, विदाउट एनी असेट, विदाउट एनी प्रॉपर्टी। लैंडलॉर्ड्स भी है मगर वो बैकवर्ड में है, मगर उनका ज़मीन है, सब कुछ है, मगर एजुकेशन नहीं है। एजुकेशन नहीं है तो वो बैकवर्ड में रह गए। जो कुछ भी ज़मीन नहीं है, कुछ भी प्रॉपर्टी नहीं है, मगर दे हैव डेवलप्ड। वाई? बिकॉज दे हैव educated people, they are educated people, particularly they have studied in English medium। तो हम लोग इसमें आज ये रिपोर्ट हमारा इंडिपेंडेंट एक्सपर्ट्स एडवाइजरी कमेटी ने जो सुझाव दिया, हम लोग डिटेल स्टडी करने का परसों में हमारे सरकार को दिया, अभी कैबिनेट में वो इंट्रोड्यूस करने के बाद असेंबली से फिर वो पूरा डेटा लेकर हम आगे रास्ता कहाँ लेकर जाना है, क्योंकि डेटा कलेक्शन से काम नहीं होता है। डेटा कलेक्शन इज द बेस पॉइंट। अब बेस सेट हो गए, आगे रोड में आप क्या बनाना है। तो वो जस्टिस सुदर्शन रेड्डी, कांचायले, प्रोफेसर तोराट, बहुत सारे एक्सपर्ट्स, इकोनॉमिस्ट इसमें सोशो इकोनॉमिक, एजुकेशन, एम्प्लॉयमेंट, पॉलिटिकल एंड कास्ट सर्वे। दिस इज नॉट ओनली कास्ट सर्वे, दिस इज सोशो इकोनॉमिक, एजुकेशन, एम्प्लॉयमेंट, पॉलिटिकल एंड कास्ट सर्वे। अब वार्ड मेंबर से लेकर पार्लियामेंट मेंबर तक किसी परिवार में कोई कुछ बना नहीं बना, कुछ जाति में कौन बना कौन नहीं बना, सब सारे डेटा हमारे पास है। 88 crore pages data is with me now, so I can challenge anyone. Mine is 100% foolproof. This is self-declared data. बहुत सारे लोग कोशिश किए, गलत है, ये परसेंटेज कम है, ज़्यादा है, ऐसे बहुत बात बोलने के लिए। आई हैव चैलेंज्ड इन असेंबली, दिस इज़ व्हाट माय डेटा। अगर हिम्मत है तो इसको सवाल करो। 150 हाउसेज पहले हम घरों का इन्यूमरेट किए, हर घर का एक स्टिकर लगाए, पहले घरों को गिनती किए, फिर बाद में 150 घर एक ब्लॉक बनाए। 94,513 ब्लॉक्स हम बनाए। ईच ब्लॉक के लिए एक एन्यूमरेटर को बनाए, 10-10 एन्यूमरेटर के ऊपर एक सुपरवाइजर को बनाए। ये सुपरवाइजर्स को बैलेंस करने के लिए मंडल लेवल पे प्रोसेस किए, उसके ऊपर कलेक्टर, उसके ऊपर प्लानिंग डिपार्टमेंट, उसके ऊपर चीफ सेक्रेटरी, उसके ऊपर माय डिप्टी कैबिनेट सब कमिटी, उनके ऊपर डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर एंड फाइनली चीफ मिनिस्टर। कंटिन्यूसली ऑलमोस्ट 60 days वी हैव डन मेटिकुलसली। उसके बाद भी लोग कुछ बोले कि भाई इसमें कुछ लोग जाए नहीं हुए। बाद में फिर 15 days आई हैव रीओपन, आई हैव गिवन टोल फ्री नंबर, आई हैव गिवन ऑनलाइन एप्लीकेशन, आई हैव टोल्ड हर सरकार के ऑफिस में एक काउंटर बनाए, कोई भी ऑफिस आवर्स में आप आओ बोलो, नहीं तो टोल फ्री नंबर में बोलो, मैं अधिकारी को आपके घर पे भेजूंगा। इतना सारे करने के बाद भी केसीआर, हरीश, केटीआर ने उनका गिनती में वो नहीं आया, इसीलिए तेलंगाना गिनती से वो तीनों को निकाल दिया। क्योंकि इतना सारा प्रोसेस में वो लोग आना नहीं चाह रहा है, तो इसीलिए मैं बोल दिया साफ साफ असेंबली में भाई आप गिनती में ही नहीं है, अभी आपसे क्या लेना देना है, आपसे कोई बात ही नहीं करता, हमारे आपका बात भी नहीं लेता, आपका नाम भी नहीं लेता, आप तेलंगाना में है ही नहीं। तो इसीलिए जो हम परसेप्शंस पे चलाने के लिए कोशिश करते हैं, हर जाति का लोग आएंगे, भाई हमारे 50 लाख है, हमारे 25 लाख है, हमारे 30 लाख है, वैसा गिनती गए तो 200% होगा। इसीलिए आज एक्चुअल डेटा है, ये एक्चुअल डेटा में जिनको जिनको वेलफेयर, डेवलपमेंट, एजुकेशन, ये सब सारे एजुकेशन के बारे में कैसे करना है, क्या करना है, ये सब सारे सोचे हम लोग। इसीलिए हम लोग एजुकेशन एम्प्लॉयमेंट के लिए एक बिल बनाया 42% रिजर्वेशन बढ़ाने के लिए, एंड पॉलिटिकल रिजर्वेशन के लिए 42% हम कैबिनेट बिल बना दे के थ्रू गवर्नर प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया को अब आ गए। 3 महीने से हमारा 2 बिल, एजुकेशन एम्प्लॉयमेंट का बिल और पॉलिटिकल बिल भी वहीं राष्ट्रपति जी का ने पेंडिंग है। तो इसीलिए आज हम ये सब सारे पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन देने के बाद लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन इन लोकसभा राहुल गांधी जी से और राज्यसभा लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन खड़गे जी से हम मदद मांग रहे हैं, क्योंकि तेलंगाना ओबीसी वर्ग को हक देना है तो 42% रिजर्वेशन देना है। रिजर्वेशन देना है तो राष्ट्रपति से हम लोग वो पास करवाना है। इसीलिए लोकसभा राज्यसभा में तेलंगाना जनता की तरफ आप आवाज़ बनकर हमारे तरफ से आप लोग लड़ना है। आप लोग हमारे तरफ से आवाज़ उठा के अर्जेंटमेंट मोशन देना, आप क्या करना है, कैसे कार्रवाई करना, आप लोग संसद में लड़ो। हम लोग आने वाले दिनों में हमारे मंत्री, हमारे एमपी, एमएलसी, एमएलए, बाकी नेतागण को लेकर आके जंतर मंतर सड़क पे मैं लड़ूंगा, संसद में आप लड़ो। लोगों के लिए तेलंगाना ओबीसी वर्ग के साथ साथ एससी एसटी का भी रिजर्वेशन बढ़ने वाले हैं, क्योंकि अभी गिनती आगे, अभी एससी का रिजर्वेशन इज 15%, पॉपुलेशन के हिसाब से उन लोगों को 17.5% अभी रिजर्वेशन मिलने वाले। पहले 6% था एसटीज का, अभी 10% हो गया, अभी 0.8% अब बढ़ गए। उनके अभी एसटी का भी रिजर्वेशन बढ़ाने वाले हैं हम लोग, कि हर जाति के लिए कांग्रेस पार्टी काम करने वाले। इसीलिए आप सबका मदद है, क्योंकि दिस इज द रोड मैप फॉर द नेशन। आज सवेरे राहुल भैया ने ये कह रहा था कि तेलंगाना मॉडल किसी को दिक्कत है और कुछ दूसरा नाम। मैं दूसरा नाम ये सुझाव करना चाहता हूँ, दिस इज रेयर मॉडल, रेयरेस्ट ऑफ द रेयर, इंडिया फर्स्ट टाइम ए रेयर मॉडल। रेयर का मतलब मैं बाद में बोलता हूँ, मगर ये रेयर मॉडल है। तो क्योंकि कोई भी नहीं किए दीदी है ना, इसीलिए पता लगता है। ये रेयर मॉडल है, क्योंकि अभी तेलंगाना मॉडल किसी को दिक्कत है तो ये रेयर है, क्योंकि 75 इयर्स ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी कोई ने नहीं किया, किसी ने नहीं किया। इसीलिए ये रेयर मॉडल को हम अडॉप्ट कर लेंगे, ये रेयर मॉडल लेकर देश में हम आगे जाएंगे। फाइनली ये लेटर, दिस इज फॉर मी लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट, दिस इज फॉर मी ऑस्कर अवार्ड, दिस इज फॉर मी नोबेल प्राइज। श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी मुझे अप्रिशिएट करते हुए एक खत लिखा है, फॉर मी लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट, क्योंकि बहुत सारे काम कर सकता हूँ, वेलफेयर कर सकता हूँ, डेवलपमेंट कर सकता हूँ और दूसरे कुर्सी में बैठ सकता हूँ, मगर सोनिया जी अप्रिशिएशन, जो लेटर खत लिखा मेरे नाम पे, सोनिया जी खुद दस्तखत कर दे के, फॉर मी दिस इज लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट। थैंक यू।
देश की हिस्ट्री में फूले के बाद हम ओबीसी का कोई साथ दिया, वो न्याय योद्धा राहुल गांधी ने दिया है। आई रिक्वेस्ट मनुस्मृति को अपोज करने वाले डेयरिंग लीडर, हमारे लीडर, आप सबके लीडर, आई रिक्वेस्ट राहुल गांधी जी टू अड्रेस।
Thank you. Thank you.
खारगे जी, केसी वेणुगोपाल जी, मीनाक्षी जी, रेवंत रेड्डी जी, भट्टी विक्रमार्का मल्लू जी, उत्तम रेड्डी जी, Mahesh Gaur ji, members of the expert committee, MPs, and senior leaders from our party. I'd like to welcome all of you here today. I must say that when I started to push the caste census in Telangana, in the back of my mind, the issue was there that we have Revanth Reddy ji as Chief Minister, and it will be difficult for him to push the caste census. It's not easy because his community would maybe not appreciate that action. And so I was looking quite carefully. And I must tell you, and I told the expert committee this, that Revanth Reddy, other leaders of Congress party, they exceeded my expectations very easily. Not only did they do the caste census in the spirit that it should have been done. You can do something in the right spirit and then you can do it incompetently. So they did it in the right spirit, and I can say with certainty that the level of competence with which they've done it, this is a milestone for social justice in the country. And this is going to define whether the BJP likes it or doesn't like it. This is now going to define how the national caste census is done. The caste census was not done in closed bureaucratic rooms. The door was opened and lakhs of people in Telangana, different communities, associations, different occupational groups, women, everybody was asked, what question do you want to be asked? Huge number of questions were collected, and then finally 54 questions, finally 56 questions, critical questions that define where a person is in terms of the share of power he has, the discrimination he faces, the assets he has or she has, the knowledge, the education they have was put on paper. And then it was asked to every single person in Telangana. Every single household was visited. And when our opposition said that it has not been done properly, then very smartly our leadership said, okay, all the people who have not been able to answer this question, please come. We will create a new window for you to answer that, to answer the questions. So, we must not underestimate what we have in our hand. See, in 1950s, 1960s, 1970s, if you asked, where does power come from? The answer you would get, oh, countries which have oil. It used to be called black gold. Countries which have oil have control over the global economic structure. If you ask that same question today, you ask Bill Gates that question, you ask Donald Trump that question, and you say, what is it that defines power today? He will tell you, data defines power today. And what Telangana has now is 21st century data, socio-economic, political, financial data, 21st century in the hand. There is a governance element to it, as the expert committee today pointed out, that now Telangana has the power to target development at the street level. Literally we can say, oh, this street is not as developed as this street. We can target caste, we can target education, we can target health, we can target anything you want us to target with this data. No other state in India today, has the ability to target development the way Telangana has. So it is a social tool. It is also a financial economic tool. What the BJP does not like is that it is also a political tool. And the fact of the matter is that the idea of breaking the wall, 50% wall on reservations, the 2 points that you mentioned, that the government of India is refusing, reservation in education and government positions and reservation in Panchayati Raj third tier, has the ability to destroy completely the politics of Hindutva. They know that, we know that. And that is why when we put pressure, not Rahul Gandhi, every single Congress worker, every single Congress member of Parliament, Kharge ji, Revanth Reddy ji, even Jairam Ramesh ji, the BJP was forced to listen. Right? And they do not have a choice. I know, just like all of you know, that the BJP is not going to do the caste census in the right way. They cannot do it. Because they cannot tell the people of India what is the true condition of OBCs, Dalits, and tribals. Even general castes. They cannot tell that truth to India. Because if they tell that truth to India and India finds out that truth, their entire idea will die. Now I want to point out one very interesting fact. I asked the expert committee, who I would like to thank because they played a very important role. They provided an independent perspective, independent outside the Congress perspective. I asked them today in our conversation, what is the single biggest factor that determines success of an individual in Telangana? Is it money? Is it land? What is it? Yes. So Revanth mentioned today that it is education. Meaning if you have education, you can progress rapidly in our country. But what Revanth did not mention is what is the most important factor in education for progress. And I'm asking you that question. What do you think it is? English. The single biggest determinant of success, of progress in India is an English education. Now that is surprising. I was surprised because I thought it would be land. Meaning an English education is much more powerful in India today than an education in a regional language or even in Hindi. This is a surprising fact, but it is a fact. I'm not saying that Hindi is not important, regional languages are not important. They're very important. But what is determining progress in India today is English education, which means that we have to provide Hindi education, Tamil education, Kannada education, but right next to that has to be the English language. This is a strange thing, but it's a historic fact. You go and ask all the BJP people who say English must be eliminated. You ask them one question. Which school do your children study in? Which college do your children study in? Do they study in an English medium school? Yes or no? And the answer will always be, they study in an English medium school. So my question is, why should that opportunity not be given to the poorest person in India? Why should that opportunity not be given to Dalit children, Adivasi children, OBC women? Why not? So these are the type of things that come out of this data. Suddenly you're like, oh, English education is very, very important. So Revanth ji mentioned that he has helped conduct successfully the caste census, socio-economic census. Now what is our job? He has a job. His job is use the data in the caste census to transform the lives of the people of Telangana. Our job is to make sure that every single person in India understands what has happened in Telangana, what has been done in Telangana, and how the government of India is trying to stop the progress of what is going on in Telangana. How are they stopping it? We have said clearly that we are going to break the 50% wall of reservation. The government of Telangana has sent a note to the government of India and said, note to the President of India and said that here we want to break the 50% barrier in education and government jobs, and we want to break the 50% barrier in Panchayati Raj, and the government of India is saying no, and they are not allowing it. So our job is to raise it in Parliament and to help Revanth Reddy ji push the idea, push the breaking of this wall, and his job is to make sure that the people of Telangana benefit from what has been done. I'd like to thank Revanth ji, the senior leaders of Telangana, and the expert committee who have come here and done a tremendous job. I must say, they've done a tremendous job, both of them, in pushing this agenda. It's a big moment. It is a big moment for the people of Telangana and for the Congress party, and I'm very, very proud to be associated with it. Frankly, if Kharge ji had not given his full support, none of this would have happened. So I would like to thank Kharge ji also. And last thing I would like to say, which is a little bit maybe personal thing, which is that I feel, now this people might not agree with me, but I feel that when it came to Dalit, Adivasi, women's issues, the Congress party was on track. And I'm talking about the last 10-15 years. But I do feel that when it came to OBC issues, the Congress party's understanding of OBC issues, the understanding of the challenges they were facing, and the type of actions that the Congress party should have and could have taken, we fell short. This is what I think. Maybe many people will not agree with me. Maybe many people will say, no, you're wrong. But this is a feeling I have, that we opened the space for the BJP because we were not responsive to the aspirations, to the desires of the OBC people. That's what I feel. And to me, I think it's very important that as Congress party, we're always responsive to all communities. And here I say to general caste, I say to OBCs, Dalits, tribals, everybody should feel that there is a fairness in the Congress party. That the Congress party is taking everybody into account, and Congress party is protecting the interests of all Indian people. So that is what I wanted to conclude with. Thank you very much, and congratulations to the government of Telangana, to my colleagues here, Uttam ji, Deputy Chief Minister, and the expert committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Rahul ji. It's a Thank you, Rahul ji. It's a great quality in a leader to accept the past happenings. It's a great quality in a leader to accept the past happenings and trying to recorrect it. It's a great quality in you, sir. Now, Kharge ji, बीदर में स्टूडेंट लीडर से लेके 1972 में पहली बार एमएलए बने, जब से लेके आज तक एक स्टैंडर्ड लाइन ऑफ सपोर्टिंग डाउन टार्डन.
खारगे जी, केसी वेणुगोपाल जी, मीनाक्षी जी, रेवंत रेड्डी जी, भट्टी विक्रमार्का मल्लू जी, उत्तम रेड्डी जी, Mahesh Gaud ji, members of the expert committee, MPs, and senior leaders from our party, I'd like to welcome all of you here today. I must say that when I started to push the caste census in